today to show you something awesome. I'm going to show you guys a really good hair tutorial, and we're going to be doing color and extensions today. She's just ready for a change, and we all go through that phase. So she rocked them out, it looks amazing, but it's time to convert her back to her roots, okay? She is naturally a 7 level, and she is having, like, this hair blends really well, but I want to show you, put your head down for me, I want to show you guys her roots, if you can see those coming through. I want to take her to a 7 at the roots, and we're going to take her a lot lighter. I want to show you guys the inspiration picture, and I want to show you guys what we're going for because it's amazing. I swear every single client I have is always bringing in a picture of Lauren Conrad. She always has the best hair, and yes, she just chopped it off, but I want to show you guys, this is the inspiration. Absolutely are in love as it goes into like a perfect transition from her roots, which is probably her natural color, and it goes all the way to the super blonde. This is the inspiration. This is what we'll be doing to Sheridan's hair today. We absolutely love it. We will be applying in extensions. I want to show you guys the extensions. We're using, of course, the best hair company in the world, which is Laced Hair Extensions. We will be putting in tape-ins to her hair. These are 22 inches. So she's going to walk out with a gorgeous blonde amazingness, amazing. The color I'll be mixing and everything. So if you want to see this, you stay right there and get excited because this is going to be amazing. And we're taking your blood because blondes have more fun. So here we go. So here is what I'm going to be using. I have to explain to you guys really quick. So from the roots, we are going to be mixing up 2 different bowls of bleach. So I, of course, you all know that I love Redken Flash Lift. I love the fact that it's blue and the fact that it tones it while I am processing it. I love it. So here I'll be using 1 scoop. And Sheridan actually has a good amount of hair, so I'll actually be using 1.5 scoop on this one. And then I will explain to you as I'm applying this what technique I'll be using and why I'm mixing up 2 bowls of bleach. So this one I'll be using about that much bleach, okay? So 1 bowl, which is going to be the more of the amount of bleach that I will be using. I will be using 30 developer. I just like to mix it the consistency that I like, which really I think all of you guys can kind of guesstimate what you love. So there's going to be my 30 volume. I need to add more developer in there, as you guys can see. Then I'll be using 20 developer. And I like to use the cream developer. I feel like it helps keep the hair more saturated, and I also like the control I have out of it. So here what I do is with these 2, I also will always, this is a secret, this is a tip, I do not share this with the whole world, but now I am. So I have Redken Diamond Oil. This stuff is absolutely amazing. What I like to do with this is I will put in 2 good vials of shine in this, but this is actually the diamond oil. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding in shine, but I'm also adding in treatment, and then I'm going to be using Matrix Oil Wonders. I just love adding in anything to my bleach to keep health. This is another trick, Redken Anti-Snap. This is a leave-in treatment, so I will be keeping her hair healthy with this process. So I'm going to go in here and just do a bunch of squirts that I feel is good about it. And here I like to do that, and a lot of people are wondering, okay, does that dilute the bleach? No, it doesn't. If anything, this will typically kind of eat it through, but if I can apply this on soon enough onto the hair, then it will totally keep the hair it will keep the hair saturated, it will keep it healthy, and it will keep it really shiny. So here's a pretty good consistency that I really like with my bleach. I like to have it a little bit more hard because I'll be using balayage technique. So this is my 30 volume. For me to remember, this is 30. Let me show you the trick that I will be doing, because how bad would it be if I put 30 on the ends and her hair would not be very happy with me. Here's 20. This will be going onto the ends, and 30 will be going onto the mid shaft to the roots area. So this is a pretty good consistency here. I want this one to be a little bit more runny, only because I will be using this in a weaving paper, and I'll show you guys how this all works. So here I'm starting with the bleach, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'll be using on the roots. Okay, so because I don't want to forget that this is my 30 volume, I just take a little tinfoil paper and I'll just set that in there, and then I'll just have this one be 20, so I'll know 30, 20 volume. Okay, you guys, so now what I'm going to be doing, this is going to be for the roots, painting on a little bit, teeny bit down the mid shaft. I'm going to be using Redken color gels. It's my all-time favorite color line. I love it. It's shiny, it works, it's perfect. So this color is 7NA, which is a neutral ash. I'm going to be putting in half the bottle there. And then I'm going to be using 7AB, which is an ash brown, which is called Moonstone. And make sure you shake it up a little bit. And then I also will be using half the bottle of that. And then I will be using 20 developer. Most of the time, if you're depositing color, you're only going to be using 10 volume, but I'm going to be using 20. The reason why I'm doing 20 is because I want it to lift and deposit at the same time. Because we are taking her roots lighter, we have to lift out that color. So I'm going to go through there and put in a good amount of 20 developer. I also will add in my diamond oil. Anytime I'm adding any developer, I always like to keep the hair healthy, you guys. Like, this is seriously such a necessity, and this has been the best trick that I've ever done with any time I'm lightening hair. So I like to go in and add the 3 treatments in there, and this will be applied onto the roots along with down to the mid shaft. And I'm going to show you guys here my technique. And the reason why I'm using ash is because I know Sheridan's hair processes warm. Most of the time when you're putting this onto somebody's hair, you're going to try to take the neutral part of it and you're going to try to counteract it with ash, because a lot of the time the hair is going to process warm anyways. So you want to make sure you counteract that warmth with ash. And you guys are going to see this process, and it's going to be amazing. The magic of everything. I have 30 developer, 30 developer lightener, 20, and I have my mixture of color that I'll be applying to the roots. I have my color board that is magic for me. I could not live without this baby. I have my weaving foil paper that I love doing when I do melts. And then I have my foils that I will be using and placing on the roots to the mid shaft of the hair. And I'm going to explain to you as I'm doing all this why I'm using it and doing it this way. I want you guys to know that you need to always start when you're doing anything with color. Always start where they're going to always keep their hair parted, because you want to really mainly focus on the parting area. Obviously, you're going to do it really good everywhere, but really start on the parting section. I'm going to be applying on the 7 level with 20 developer. As I explained to Sheridan, this is 20 developer going on to the root. So with that, you have to remember and you have to tell your clients this is not something that is like the most enjoyable process. It's definitely like gonna have irritation to the scalp. Not to a point where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm dying, this is hurting, but it's definitely gonna have irritation. So make sure you tell your clients and let them be aware of that, because that's definitely something that needs to be mentioned. So I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to go through the entire section of all throughout her entire hairline and through the entire hair. I'm going to go in here and paint just the roots, and then I'm going to show you guys the technique I'll be using on how to make this color happen. So now that we have the hair completely just kind of painted on with that 7NA and 7AB, I'm going to let that work. It's magic in here, and it can stay on there in the entire process. Once it's done processing, it will just be done processing. It won't go any further. So I'm going to show you guys now. I'm going to have your head to the side. What I'm going to be doing here is I will be picking up this hair, And from where I see this stopping, I'm going to be weaving very fine weaves through the entire hairline. And I'm going to show you guys how this will work, okay? So I like to weave out because it's disconnecting the hair and it just will fall really, really pretty. So then I'm going to take my board, place it right here, and I will be painting on here my 30 developer, my 30 volume bleach, going through here and feathering it through the mid shaft area. And I really want to make sure I blend this in with the lighter color. So through right here, where even though I have color here, that's okay. I'll be able to go through here and kind of disconnect that color so you don't get that harsh line. So I'm going to go through here and paint on 30 volume. And I am putting a little pressure into this, and I want this to seep through the bottom. So I'm going to really saturate that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm taking 20 developer and I'm painting that onto the ends. So I'm going to use this is kind of the process of going from the 7 level to 30 to 20. So we're going to do this here, and this is what I'll be doing the entire process. Then what I'll do is I want to take this and I will put on here my weaving paper, and I'll set that on there. On top of the 30 volume, I actually want to take a foil and I want to put the foil down because I want it to keep the heat in. The ends, I don't care so much about the heat, but I want to keep the heat on the 30 volume. Then what I'm going to do on the ends here is I'm going to just put that up and kind of fold that up. And then I'm going to work that and do it the whole. That's how I'm doing the whole process. When you weave, you're gonna have your subsection. I'm actually gonna put this off to the side and I'm gonna let that be for now, and I'll show you what I'll do at the end with that. So I will now do the same thing here. And I do wanna work fast on this because I want it to process evenly. And I'm actually doing a little bit of different methods. I'm gonna do some finer weaves, some chunkier weaves. Because I'm covering over the color, it's going to transition perfect because I'm not wanting it to be super high, really blonde right here. Covering because your hair is darker right here, taking it and lifting it from dark to light. Obviously, it's going to naturally lighten a little bit more of a lower blonde color because it's covering dark. So that's why I'm taking a higher developer, and that's why I'm taking a lower developer on the ends, because we're covering blonde ends. That way we don't need to do a huge, developing process with the ends. So here we want to make sure we have a high color, a high lift color through the mid shaft because we're covering dark. And I like to go in here and make sure I feather in and do a really pretty disconnection there. And again, take it from the 20 volume. And make sure you saturate really good, you guys. You don't want any splottiness. And then you're gonna just pull that right off and make sure you have your paper there and just softly lay it down. Again, right here, put the foil, and you're gonna fold that up. So same thing, the whole time. It's fun. color done. We are now adding in extensions. So I already have a few. Well, I have a lot of the back done. Now we're going to take it to the side. So this is not an extension tutorial, but I want to show you guys just like a quick version of what I'm doing. So I will show you. Lovers out there, can you just see how gorgeous this is? We're freaking out. We're obsessed with her hair. She is no longer a brunette or a melt. She is a blonde, and you're having fun, right?
Yes, so much.
Blondes have fun, and that's just what it is. But I want you guys to just like look at this hair. Can you not believe how much alike it is to Lauren Conrad's hair? I'm pretty good at knowing pictures. So we're obsessed. I want you guys to see the whole version of this hair. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want you to take it on this side, flip your hair around. Yes. Look at this hair. You guys, look at this hair. I'm so happy about it. It's beautiful. You saw my technique. You saw the process. We added in her extensions. They look amazing. So we are going to do a little bit of small touch-ups, but we just want to tone the ends of these extensions to kind of create more of a cool tone. So I'll be doing that with just Shades EQ 9V. And seriously, I am so pleased with this hair. Let me turn all the way around. Look how gorgeous. She has long, luscious, gorgeous locks, and it blends amazing. And the transition, like seriously, put your head back for me. Look at this color, you guys. I am so proud of what it did. Her hair is awesome, and seriously, her hair feels super healthy. Like, I cannot believe how strong her hair is. I mean, I'll have her do a few deep conditioners, but that's really all it needs. And her hair just feels so healthy and strong and amazing. Are you loving it, Sherry?
I love it. It's amazing.
Do you feel good about the change?
Yes. Different, but good.
Change is always scary, but it's always such a good thing. And for a split second, she's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. I'm so scared. I don't have brown around my face. But seriously, she's such a perfect blonde, and it just transitions amazing. Like, it's such a good change for her. And if you guys think it's a good change, give us a thumbs up, because she's kind of like, is it a good change? What do I do? Do I keep it blonde? Do I go dark? Do I go blonder? So we need your suggestions on what she should do, because she's feeling like there could be a few new changes that could happen here in the near future. So let us know what you think. Comment below. Let us know. If you love this video, if it helped you guys, I'm so glad it did. And let me know if it helped you, because I'm feeling like I'm giving all my tips and tricks to you guys, because I love you all. And share this video, subscribe, don't forget, and literally comment and let us know what you think about this hair. Thanks for watching, and I will show you guys the pictures. Have a good day.